Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mohamed Salah. Incoming to a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's rising! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Rice! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rice is offering a Rice smile there.
Nice control. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ibrahimovic. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Oh, well played, well played. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. Mateus goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ferdinand does really well there, strong defending.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Is there any support? He might not need it. Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Quality ball. Silvestre threads one in. Rummenigge. Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Van Basten. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, good-looking ball. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Succumbs to the pressure. Rooney. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Silvestre.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now he's got space here. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. Van Bronckhorst.
Rice. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gullit carries the ball down the right. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's onto this. And he's... Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Lille unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Lille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Thuram cuts it out. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Park Ji-sung. Van Basten going after that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Van Basten. Gullit. Park Ji-sung. Van Basten. Vieira. Conjures time and space where few can. Cruyff. And he's quick to return it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Has a look up and drives it forward. And he was quick to react.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some resolute defending there. Cruyff. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Basten. He's through on goal here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Mateus, the man synonymous with solidity. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good running with the ball. And it's Gullit. Rooney. Gullit. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! And a neat finish! Do not write them off! Back they come! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Lille restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United with the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Changement en cours.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It is a corner, good chance. Manchester United have their second corner now. Deco goes short. Deco. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Basten. Park Ji-sung. He's got away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Pepe. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Verong. Ekitike. Van Bronckhorst picks it up out wide. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard!
1 minute.
And that will be the final act. Lille were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, such a clever touch. Arsenal have it back and can go again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. And here's Park Ji-sung. And it's Hullet. And this is Rooney. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's been played through. He's rising! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lukaku. Oh, good read. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he was quick to react. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they've got a throw. Maldini.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Hullet powering forward here. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can thump it away. Davids. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rummenigge. Rooney. And it's Vieira. Over to the right flank. And here's Van Basten. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lukaku. Neymar. Great ball and he's in charge, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Again, a brilliant save. It's Park Ji-suk.
Lille certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch onto this? Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Vieira. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lille currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Kindly remove it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Lille really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Rooney.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gilberto Silva. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Gullit. Played out towards the right wing. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Raya claims comfortably. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Yamal. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now this could be a chance. Cross in.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this
Well, Peter,
match
just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lukaku might just make this. Desai gets across to intercept that. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Lille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Lille are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, sweet feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good play. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cross needs to be good.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, nice touch. Rooney lays it forward. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lovely, now then. He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And it's Neymar. Neymar
There will
going
be 1
forward.
minute added time.
That's tidy. Chance for a shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Lewandowski. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that was nowhere near his best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Silvestre. Rooney. Bernardo Silva. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sung. Chance here to counter. And it's Rooney. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. That's a little off target. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Sung. Tries to... It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Rooney. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Van Basten. Lewandowski in the hunt and looking threatening. Gilberto Silva.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the through ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that was asking for too much.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Rooney. Sung is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rummenigge is onto this. Hullet. Sung. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Will play through for the wide man. Vieira. Silvestre. Bernardo Silva. Gerrard. Bernardo Silva. Plays it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pinches it off him.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung running at top gear. Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Lewandowski.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And that has put paid to that.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked out the run.
Okay.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lille go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Costa Corta. Park Ji-sung does well to get it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vieira. Rummenigge. And here's Van Basten. Taken back almost at once.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Ligt clears without hesitation. And it's Drogba. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Cannavaro. Bernardo Silva. Oh, great run, magical! That's good defending in numbers. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this?
Pretty robust defending.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. And that's gone loose. That has not gone well. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Drogba has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Silvestre. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Park Ji-sung makes a move down the right. Tries to play it through. And this is Lewandowski. Looks... Oh, good! Off the post! Vieira. Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, Drogba. Le numéro 17, le numéro 10, le numéro 22, Xabi Alonso. Le numéro
Nicely
2,
aimed pass.
à leur place, le numéro
Rummenigge
15,
might just
le
make
numéro
this.
6, Villa. Le numéro 23,
Cute ball now, how can he
numéro
reach it?
20, Pirlo. Le numéro 3,
Vieira. Cannavaro. It's a good run down the right. Mendieta crosses. Ah, that's a fine interception. And it's Rooney. And here's the chance to counter. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Cannavaro. Ball played for Mendieta. David Villa. Oh, that's delightful. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pirlo demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance!
1 minute.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rooney. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lofted upfield. And here's Suarez. Rooney. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Might be danger here. Can he finish? And it's a goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well,
a decent chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Azar. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Best. And it's Vitinha. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hazard. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rooney. So no flag here. And that has been knocked clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. Best. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Backward it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Rooney. Silvestre. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Salah. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Luis Suarez!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Rummenigge tries to clear. Lille have the chance to go the other way.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Merci d'avance.
And that's the second half started. Salah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Best. Vitinha, who can single-handedly make a difference.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. Silvestre. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. Thuram. And here's Mohamed Salah. This is a promising build-up. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! Long ball looking to counter. And here's Suarez. Very nicely done. Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Best. Adams does really well there, he is strong. Ferdinand. Gilberto Silva. Van Basten is herring after that one. And it's Gullit. And here's Park Ji-sung. It's Gullit. Probing pass. Best picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Hazard. Gullit. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's an imaginative pass. He's found space here. And he's intervened well there. Pull it. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. That's been cut out, well played. Rooney. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Hullet. And he was alert to it. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he can thump it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now, this could be a chance. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, nice touch. Gets a good foot in there. Lille have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Attention, changement.
So here comes a substitution. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Ibrahimovic. He's under a lot of pressure there. Lovely feet. What a throw in. Thuram. And here's Ibrahimovic. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's superb. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Oh, shooting chance! And again. It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. It tries a shot! It's a loose ball, and it's Yaya Toure. Kvaratskhelia ploughing through the middle. Rooney. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.